Hey everyone, Bearded Coffee Monkey here, and tag! I'm it! Because I got tagged by Valky over at Punch-A-Cube, and I'm going to answer 6 gaming questions in this video, and I'm going to tag some of my buddies and have them answer the same questions in a little video response, send those back to me, and post them on their channel so I can see them. And I'm going to do this over a bit of gameplay, you can see here. Doing a little gameplay. I don't usually talk over gameplay and not actually discuss the gameplay being viewed, but this is just a fun run I did. Makes a nice little background, keeps your eyes busy while you're listening to my voice. So let's start off with my tags to begin with. So these are the people I'm going to tag to answer these questions and do video responses and send them back, or at least post them on their channel so I can check them out. I'm going to tag Plain and Simple Man over to his channel. Mike Plays. I'm also going to tag my buddy Bruce N. And over at KX Gaming, you are also tagged. So guys, post your videos answering these 6 questions. I'm going to ask them. I'm going to answer them. And we'll see how it goes. All right, question number 1 that comes across is, what is your favorite game of all time? I'm going to have to go way back to a game that I was actually the best at amongst all my friends. Probably the only time I've been the best at a game. And it's a game called Descent. It was kind of a first-person shooter, space sim, flight sim kind of deal. I think pretty much I did the best at it because we had all been playing first-person shooters, you know, Doom and you know, Rise of the Triad, some early games like that. But I treated it more like a flight sim, and I did a lot of flying upside down and hiding in corners and hovering, doing barrel rolls while laying mines, that sort of stuff, just making things difficult for, you know, the other players. And where they'd come through a doorway into a room like a normal, you know, first-person perspective viewpoint, I'd be kind of hovering at a 45-degree angle up in the corner pointing down. So pretty much I treated the game like a flight sim and just had a ball with it. There were a lot of key commands, but it's one of the few games I was actually really good at back in the day. There's other big games I've been good at since, but that really takes the cake. I think that has to be my favorite game of all time. Question number 2 is, what is your favorite game genre? And this is a bit of a tough one. I'd have to say MMOs or first-person shooters. I tend to waffle between the two in that I'll have a big, long run of just doing MMOs, and then I'll just kind of get lagged out or tired of it and just, I want to try something different. What's more different than a third-person, you know, explore world, thinking man's puzzle game MMO than first-person shooter, run around, shoot things, and hop in and out of games and do stuff real quick. So basically I tend to have these switching back and forth between MMOs and first-person shooters. So I'd have to say those two are probably my favorite genres. Currently I'm kind of in MMO mode right now, with playing GTA Online and Neverwinter and Skyforge and all those kind of things. Question number 3 is, what is the earliest game you remember? And I'm going to have to go way back. I mean, aside from the handheld, you know, Mattel little electronic games and stuff like that, I think in the arcades, Battlezone is probably the one I remember earliest that I have very firm memories of, like specifically going to the arcade to play Battlezone. If we start moving into the home arena, home console area, I think Bruce Lee on the Commodore 64 is probably the earliest one I can remember. My neighbor had it. We'd go over there and play. When we weren't wearing our palms out playing track and field, we were playing Bruce Lee and, you know, doing kicks and stuff. And I remember that's one of the first games where hours had gone by and I just lost track of time. And I looked up and like, oh my God, I've been playing this for hours with my friend. And just one of the first games I realized, like, wow, I totally lost track of time. So that's one of my earliest games that I remember. That doesn't also include like the Intellivision games and other things once I got my own console, but that's one of the earliest ones. Number 4, what game are you looking forward to? Well, coming up, I don't know. It's odd because I recently got a new computer and I can pretty much play anything now, so that's kind of opened up my spectrum. I'm catching up on a lot of older games and stuff, but something I never played was Fallout, and I'm really looking forward to playing Fallout 4. I haven't played any of the Fallout series. Played a little bit of Fallout Vault on my tablet, on my iPad, and it's kind of got me hyped to play it, but the trailer looks great. Another one, too, is Mafia 3. I just saw the trailer for that recently. Looks amazing, at least the cinematic, you know, and it kind of gets me hyped up for this Italian mafia game. Looks very interesting. And maybe also Star Wars Battlefront. You know, again, it's that, you know, first-person shooter, Star Wars, you know, feel. I remember how much fun I had playing the original Battlefront and the Battlefield series. So looking forward to that as well. But I think of all of them, I think Fallout 4 is probably the one I'm looking most forward to, because I'm looking forward to immersing myself in that world and kind of getting caught up on all the fun and all the great things I've heard about Fallout, and getting that satisfaction of playing one of the games finally. Question number 5 is, who is your least favorite video game character? And that's a tough one. I don't really have a least favorite. You know, I know some people say, oh, this character is so hard, or he was a tough boss to beat. And unfortunately, when I come to that, I just go play another game. If I hit a brick wall or something, I'll either like look up a, you know, walk through a cheat code, or, you know, just go play something else. So I've never hit a boss where it's like, oh my God, I can't get past this guy. I will say, though, that in playing Ultima Underworld, one of the first kind of first-person 3D dungeon crawls, everybody, as I got lower and lower, just really started annoying me more and more. Because, yes, you start off, you know, kill some rats, kill some spiders, there's bats and things. But I'm working my way down the dungeon. By then, I can fly, I have these magical powers. I'm basically a god at, I think I'm like 30 levels deep in this thing. And I've got people like, you know, a kobold stole the picture of my husband. Can you get it? And I'm like, you know, really? There's like all these dudes here. You can't have them go kill a kobold? You know, I had a magical candle that would never go out. I'd use it for mining. And can you find my candle? Literally. A quest, just, can you find my candle? I've lost a picture of my husband. We're 30 levels deep in this thing. I'm near the end bosses or whatever's down there. I literally, and I'm actually using literally correctly, a legal pad of paper filled with quests and notes and things. And I'm like, I'm doing paperwork over here. I just need to get to the bottom of this thing. And I just gave up. I was like, I'm done. You people are on your own. I seriously couldn't get to the end. I was so close to the end of the game, and I was just like, no. I'm done. You people are crazy. Go find your own hat. You know, I'm sorry your dog died. I don't have any dogs on me. I'm not going to go find a dog. You guys are on your own. So, I guess, maybe it's just the level designer didn't, you know, really think it through. Like, as we move deeper in the dungeon, they should be more epic quests. It was just the same old busy work, as it were, of dungeon crawling. So, least favorite video game character is everybody in Ultima Underworld, because they're annoying as hell. Question number 6, last question. Favorite video game character? Again, a tough one. I'm not sure if that means like me, characters I've played, or characters I've made in an MMO, or characters in a game. If it's characters I made, it's obviously going to be Ryshat, my dwarf, in pretty much any MMO I've done. He started off in EverQuest. He was a Dwarven warrior. Moved over to World of Warcraft. He's a Dwarven hunter. I think he's in Neverwinter now as a great weapon swordsman. So, I mean, I've always had my dwarf named Ryshat. That's my personal favorite character. You know, the one I hold nearest and dearest to my heart. As far as actual characters, I'd say maybe Duke Nukem stands out. The original Duke Nukem, not, you know, it's kind of tarnished now with the extended, lengthy redo and all that. But when he originally came out, it was very much an 80s action film character, you know, and, you know, the double guns and the, you know, the quips and all that kind of stuff. Very much stood out in my mind. If, you know, I'd say he's probably a favorite video game character of mine, just for the fact that there's that 80s nostalgia attached to him. And that was just a lot of fun. So those are my 6 questions. I hope you guys enjoyed watching some of the gameplay. If you have answers to these questions and I didn't tag you in this, hey, feel free to leave a comment. You know, do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you even remember some of the games I've mentioned? Like I said, I'm a bit of a old school gamer, and emphasis on the old. But hey, if you've got some games you want to mention down there, or, you know, did I miss a really good video game character? Did I miss a really bad video game character? You know, who would you vote for? Leave a comment. Like the video if you liked it. You know, subscribe, because I'm going to be doing more of these kind of things. Maybe not tag videos, but all kinds of, you know, discussions, maybe some more vlogs and stuff. And as always, while you're playing, most important thing, always have fun. Thanks, gang.